Hi. Years ago, when I ran research departments on Bay Street, I bought my first carpet. Carpet, not a rug. Rug is what you put on your living room floor or maybe in the kids' playroom in the basement. Carpet is an oriental thing, more than 100 years old, made mostly by tribal women who put their heart and soul into it. Now, why did I buy carpets? Because I saw one and fell in love with it at first sight. It was like seeing a deep value stock that you just know is high quality. So I bought it and put it on the floor and looked at it. And he looked at me back. Then I went and bought a book about carpets and learned about them. And then I subscribed to the carpet collector's publication called Hali. Then I bought one or two more carpets, maybe more, some in auctions, others in store, and yet another from a collector's estate. Now, why do I tell you all this tale? Because the carpet store nearby, which has been here for more than 4 years, just went out of business. I saw the sign on the sidewalk and went in. First, to check how come, but also because I knew the economy is about to fall into a recession, which is usually the best time to buy carpets, just like stocks, sometimes. So I chatted with a young guy there, one I haven't met before, although probably I've met his father or uncle or grandfather. Why are you closing? I asked. He said, because no one is buying carpets anymore. No one appreciates them. I said, but buyers will come back after the recession. No, they won't, said the guy. Not after this recession. This one coming will be different. Different how? I asked. People stop buying carpet, he said. Maybe because very few can afford normal size houses, not even normal size condos. What's normal? I asked. Normal is a house where you can put the carpet on the floor, the guy said. Something like 2,000, 2,500 square feet home, or a condo with at least 1,000 square feet. They hardly make them anymore. I said, so what are they building today? Today, said the young carpet guy, they are building condos of 300 square feet, maybe even 270. You're joking, I said. That's like a jail cell. 2 jail cells, said the guy. That's what they call them. 2 Norwegian jail cells. You sure? I said. Yes, said the carpet guy. They keep building dozens of condo towers downtown. All the units are less than 500 square feet, some less than 300. Who can live in them? I said, I didn't know this. Why do they build them so small? Because, the carpet guy said, today they build condos for speculators to sell to other speculators. But now they ran out of speculators, so they're all going bankrupt. The speculators, I asked? Not just the speculators, the guy said. The builders too. So for the next 5 years, the builders will be going bust one after the other, and then some banks will get into trouble, and then no one will have any money to buy carpets. I said, that's too pessimistic, I'm sure. I'm sure they'll come back. Everyone needs carpets. I don't think so, the guy said. And my family members don't think so either. So we are closing shop after 40 years. 40 years, I said. Actually 42. I looked around. What will you do with all the carpets, I asked. The guy said, next week a few American dealers will come and buy the few they think they can sell. Then someone will come and make an offer for all the rest. Where will the dealers sell them? Maybe in the US, in some towns where they still have larger homes, maybe? I pondered this. You want a carpet? The guy added. Today they're all on sale. I said I'm looking for a runner for the hall, a narrow carpet, if I can get a good price. The guy perked up. The dickering part is what he knows and likes, just as I do. So we spent half an hour looking at runners, both knotted in kilims, which are flat weave from all over, Iran, Pakistan, Turkey, some Bessarabians. I finally chose one and bought it. Didn't dicker to the last dollar for sentimentality's sake. As the guy was rolling my purchase, I said, but how sure are you the recession will be bad? Very sure, he said. All in my family have carpet stores in various cities, and they are all closing shop. All, I said? Well, maybe they're all wrong. No, said the guy, and added he also had 2 uncles in the condo building business. They will have to close shop too, because no one buys the condos they have built. You want a padding too, he asked? Yes, I said. He rolled it up also. And he added, the people who rent machinery and cranes to condo builders, they also began to lay off people. Did they? I said. Yes, said the carpet guy. And my nephew works in a big bank. He said they began to lay off people too on the quiet. Not him, he's not making that much, but the big guys at the top, some VPs who make enough money to buy carpet, some of them have been let go too, and more are coming. I looked around me, carpets everywhere. I said, so you're sure the recession will be bad? Yes, said the carpet guy, very, very bad. My father said it will be worse than 1982, which is when he started. I said I bought my first carpet in 1983 with my first bonus. Which carpet was it? Asked the guy. I said it was a Genji, a Caucasian carpet, a little crooked but beautiful, all vegetable dyes. Ah, yes, said the guy. That village doesn't exist anymore. How old is it? 150 years old, I said, something like it. Today, that is. Every day I have coffee and look at it, and it looks at me right back. 41 years. I have a Genji too, said the carpet guy. Small one. We nodded at each other and chatted about famous carpets. The big two are the Bills, one in the Victoria and Albert in London, the other in LA, the Star Kazakhs in Germany, and the Blue Bijar we had at Gordon Capital when I was on Bay Street. Presently I said, so what will you do now? I said at last, how will you make a living? Ah, said the guy, I just went bigger. A hotel closed, so I just bought the Aubusson carpet, huge one. I paid $3,000. It's worth 10 times that, maybe 20 times in 5 years when the recession is over. I keep my eyes open for more. Hotels will come back before condos will. Ah, I said, so there are always good deals around, huh? Someplace? Ah, yes, said the guy, just like in the stock market. I said he was right and helped him wrap up my carpet and added the padding. Finally, I asked him when he'll get back in the carpet business. Oh, he said, in 5 years, we'll buy back from the dealers what we sell to him now. Why would they sell you? I asked. The guy smiled. They will go bankrupt because they became optimistic too soon. I said, like in the stock market. Yeah, the carpet guy said. It's dangerous to become optimistic too early. We nodded at each other. Again, I shook his hand and left with my purchase. So why am I telling you all this? For 2 reasons. First, to prove to you that you can do sleuthing everywhere. You learn about the real economy only if you talk to real people, not to people like me on the internet. We are just blips on a screen. But second, to show you how such sleuthing pertains to the market. Oh yes, the market. You already know my view. The market is now about to go higher and higher because of Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary, who's trying to get her friends elected, even though they all screwed up, and she's doing it by hosing the market with T-bonds and cash. But after the market rise, maybe 20-25% more from here, say to 7,000 on the S&P, it'll likely flatten, just like in 2000, and start falling in waves because of the debt that Yellen has taken, and then everyone will start selling. So what am I saying exactly? First, remember, I'm not recommending, I'm just painting a scenario. And the scenario is wait for the market to go up, up, up until everyone is optimistic, the opposite of the current pessimism, and then be the first lemming to sell and go into cash and T-bonds, like the smart carpet guy does. Sell to those who are too optimistic too early. When will that be? Probably before year end. And remember, I could of course be wrong. And now excuse me, I have a carpet to spread on the hall's floor, then look at it for a while. As we carpet aficionados say, a good carpet is art on the floor. Some also say is a picture of heaven on the floor, but there's no need to get carried away. That's all for today. Please let me know what you think of the above and give it a like, subscribe to the channel, then retweet to all your subscribers and followers so they subscribe too, and buy my books, The Sleuth Investor and The Advanced Sleuth Investors, and give them a review on Amazon, which I hope will be a good one. I'll see you next time, and meantime, thank you very much for watching.